Hey guys, and thank you very much for tuning in to episode 11 of Break Time. I'm Alex.
I am Eman.
And I realize I say
You know what I realized?
every single what?
I was listening back, man. I say you know what I mean
so often.
Fucking much. Did you notice that as well?
I didn't notice specifically you saying it.
Or I say you know what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
So, but like, I have a message request, or do I not have a message request? It is just Facebook. Anyway, no, it's one of those things that, like, as humans, we put in place.
Yeah.
While we're talking, so we don't break conversation. Like when we go, or when we go, or when we go like,
or like.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Exactly. And like right there, like, see, now I'm noticing I'm doing it. It's when you're giving yourself that beat to not break the flow of conversation. So, see, I almost did it again. I'm trying to stop myself.
But there's actually studies for how to become a better conversationalist.
Yeah.
God dang.
See, now you're noticing it. Yeah. Well, but, like me, I'll like even that, like elongating your words. But like I'll be talking to people when I'm selling, like for my dad's company.
Yeah. And
I'll talk to people, and when I'm coming to the end of something and I'm trying to remember what to say or like what I'm thinking of, I'll go, it's like, I guess how you say, like, I'll go how you say it, or like, you call it a...
I would say, well, a lot. Well, sir. Well, ma'am.
Yeah.
That was always my, like,
filler. Well, what you don't know, and you know what you do, Hey, did you put up the recording sign? Mm-hmm. Oh, you did? Okay, make it.
Yeah, of course, man. It's tradition.
Eman, not even because it works, just because it's tradition.
Yeah. You just hear our loud asses recording.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We are past the hump. I understand it's getting kind of hard to be loyal listeners when you have millions of other people listening and you feel like your voice
isn't heard
in our fandom. Isn't heard. And
funny story, man. Actually, prior to even us starting recording right now, about 2 hours ago, I sent a tweet out. Hey, we want to interact with our fans more. You know what I mean? The millions of you that are out there. I know this is kind of far-fetched, but we want to try to hear some of your voices. So many came in. So many questions came in. The servers went down. Yeah. And only one question was able to get through. How crazy is that? How crazy is that?
Yeah, Twitter called us, and they were like, "Hey, you had so many responses come in that we're gonna send you one because there's no way we can send you all of them. It just doesn't work."
I said, "Dude, come on, this is for the people. We want to hear their voices."
They're like, "Sorry, there's not much I can do." And then we got on the line with the president, and we decided something was gonna be done about it. He was gonna build a wall around the Twitter offices.
Yes.
It was gonna be handled. But Eman did ask for some questions on Twitter, and all one of you sent in one, and we're gonna actually go over that question, answer the question. It's actually a really good question. But again, this is like humble beginnings. I'm not worried about how many people are listening.
Neither am I.
If 4 people are listening and they're having a good time, that's all I care about. I mean, I'm doing it
because fun.
Because I like doing it.
It's fun.
I dig it.
Although feedback would be appropriate. I mean, not appropriate, but
appreciated. There you go. Yes. So, we are going to hop right into break time, but I'm going to start it how I do every single week. Iman.
Yo.
How is your mom? I'm kidding. Completely change it up on you. I saw you were expecting one thing. No, how was your day today?
How was my day or my week?
Weekend, day, whatever.
How's my life been leading up to this moment?
Yes.
We'll just say that.
Yes, since the last time we saw each other.
Dude, I want to say eventful. A lot of first world problems going down in your boy's life. But, I'm Harlem shaking through the pressure, in the words of Drake. So first off, I lost my wallet last week, right? We already
talked about it on the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, man. Lost my wallet. So I was just feeling real down about that, man. Got a funny story, actually. So, I'm at work, right? And, like when something's off in your life and things could be going great and you're at the apex of those great moments, like your team just won the football game or you got a raise, right? But then in the midst of that celebration, you think of that one thing that's nagging you and it just
brings you down.
Brings it right down. That's what my wallet was doing to me, man. I got this new job. I'm enjoying my coworkers. The manager's cool as hell. A cool environment, man. I can't crack a smile because I'm like, fuck, man, some bum has my social security card right now.
Yeah. This is the part where if we were better at podcasting, I would edit in the clip from last week. That's all like, yeah, man, not saying I hate my job, but, you know, it's just real disorganized.
Yeah,
you know, the people are just... And then skip to this week. Yeah, I love my job. Everyone's so cool. That's because they heard the podcast, held the gun up to your head, and they're like, hey, bitch.
Right? In the
You better say
place,
Texas Roadhouse is the best restaurant ever.
I work at Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
No, but so yeah, I'm closing. Not closing, but I'm leaving work. Right, it's the end of my shift. And one of my coworkers, she needs a ride, and at this point, man, I'm just tired. They had me doing drink maker, I guess, because I'm cross training in a bunch of different positions.
Alcohol? Beverages?
No, just standard soda, water, tea, coffee.
What a bitch.
Exactly. But so that's a pretty tiring position. A lot of running around, a lot of mental thought goes into it.
Into deciding which soda you're gonna.
Dude, when they're
pour.
flooding on the
it's
screen.
fine. No, I know. You're just a bitch. No, I'm
Anyway.
serious. Go ahead.
No, but so this girl, she needs a ride, right?
Yo.
And so I'm like, cool. She lives in the neighborhood next to mine. I'll fucking give her a ride, whatever.
Yeah.
And so we get in, and I can't take my car because my car had a flat tire that day. And so I take my sister's car, and both our cars are jacked up, but her car is just bad, man.
Oh god.
No offense, that
Wait, what's wrong with your car? You had a flat tire?
I had a flat tire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is it fixed now?
It's fixed now, yeah. So I'm giving her a ride home, make it all the way to her house, her front porch. Guess what she forgot?
Her wallet.
Her purse. She left her purse
at work
at BJ's.
Did you take her back?
But listen, she could have easily called BJ's and said, "Hey, can you hold my wallet or my purse? I'm gonna go in tomorrow to get it." And I could have told her to do that, and she could have said, "All right," and been on her way. But I was like, you know what, man? I'm in the same position right now. I see how it feels to have something like that just missing from you, and you not have it. I see how terrible it feels. So you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my ass back home. I got my food waiting on me at the house. It's getting cold, whatever. I'm gonna just take her ass back to BJ's, and by the way, I live next to the Walmart on Petrenko, so it's kind of a far drive when you're tired. And so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just take her back to the BJ's. She's gonna get her purse. So I do all that, man. Take her back to BJ's, get home, and I finally sit down. Right, I sit down to eat my salad.
Yeah.
That I got from BJ's, my lunch. Finally, I can fucking eat all day, right? And I'm eating on my sister's couch, and walk in. First I walk in the house and my dad's sleeping on the couch. Go upstairs and start eating, talking to my sister. Then my dad trails behind me, and he throws something at me, right? And it hits the side of my shoulder. I look at him, and he just walks away and doesn't say a word. And I look down, and lo and behold, it's my fucking wallet, dude. It's my fucking wallet.
So, like, my favorite part about this story is that you went out. And you had to get a new social security number. Man. You had to get a new card and all this shit.
Yeah.
And it was in your couch.
It was in my couch. But the funny thing is, dude, my couch is the first place I looked. I tore that bitch upside down looking for it, man.
Yeah.
So weird. But you know what I'm thinking, man?
What's up?
I'm thinking the universe repaid me or some shit, man. I'm taking it as a lesson.
Yeah.
Taking it as a lesson.
You help someone out.
I helped someone out
you
in
got
the same
helped
situation.
Out.
And the night of, man, not even an hour later,
yeah,
my shit just pops up in the same place that I looked.
Yeah.
That's weird,
what
dude.
What you're saying is, if I run out of here and blow the first person I see,
Jesus Christ, I'm going to get a blowjob. There you go.
No, I get a leaf blower.
What
are you talking about?
Huh? Yeah.
Sick fuck. Yeah. No. God. I was hanging out with Serena on Sunday, right? That's when it happened. Yeah, because we're watching Iron Fist.
Okay. Yeah.
But me and Serena were at home watching Iron Fist, and we're just hanging out. She was eating some ice cream, and we're just watching the Netflix Iron Fist show. And then get a text from Eman, and he goes, all his text said was, "So my dad walks into my room and throws this at me." And he sends me a picture of him holding his wallet, and he just goes, "My fucking wallet." And I laughed my ass off. And I called him immediately, and I was like, "Where the fuck was it?" He's like, "It's in my couch."
Sitting in the fucking couch, dude. I'm tripped out, man.
Yeah.
I'm tripped out, but I'm taking it as a lesson, dude.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm taking it as a lesson, man.
I love that. No,
Isn't that... That's my
I
niece.
know, I hear her yelling.
Isn't that weird how that works, man?
What? Just...
Because I tore that couch upside down looking for it.
Well, you
And
know
it just
what?
pops
That's
up, my
to
dad
me.
finds
I've
it.
noticed that like when you lose something, normally it's like in plain sight.
Yeah.
Like when you look for something, you're looking in the crevices, you're looking on the side, you're looking underneath, but you're not looking right on top. I can't tell you how many times I'll go, oh, I can't find my keys, and I'm looking under shit, and I'm looking over shit, and my
Yeah.
keys are just sitting on the counter. Like,
Yeah, man.
that happens a lot.
It's crazy because you never realize how like identified you are with that object until you actually lose it, until it's just gone. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't think I give a fuck about my wallet, even though important stuff is in there. I'm like, you know what? I can recover. It's whatever.
Yeah, it's just a wallet. But then when it happens, you're like, what's going on?
Yeah, right.
So you found your wallet.
Yep.
This weekend. Was there anything else that happened that was interesting, or was the wallet kind of the big thing? You finding the wallet.
Another thing happened that was kind of interesting.
Go ahead.
It's a bit anticlimactic, but it was just in the moment scary as fuck for all
happened?
parties involved. All right, man. So I'm sleeping. So I'm a maniac, right?
Yeah.
My boy Isaac and
know.
I, we trade stocks. You and I kind of set up the break time office in my room.
Yeah.
And so I took the bed out of my room and I put 2 desks in my room. So I've been sleeping in the guest bedroom for a few months now, probably a month and a half now, right?
Yeah.
And
When you bought that inflatable couch bed.
oh, see, that's what happened. That's what happened. I went all in with this damn thing.
Oh man.
But
okay, go ahead.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that's a story for another time.
So I'm sleeping in the guest bedroom, right? And I like to sleep in the dark, right? As I'm sure a lot
you don't
of
like to
people
be
do.
seen.
Is that a race joke, dude?
No, because it's dark and you don't want anyone to see you in the dark.
Taking jabs, bro?
No, and that can happen with anyone.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Iman, you're Asian. Why would it matter? Go ahead.
But I'm black, by the way. But
what?
So I'm sleeping in the bedroom, right? And it's about 5:30 in the morning. Sun's still down. And my dad, he leaves for work at 3 o'clock. Doesn't get back till 8 o'clock.
He leaves 3 a.m.?
He's a hustler, dude. He's a hustler. 16-hour days, bro. Salute to my dad.
Why isn't he asleep right now?
What do you mean?
Is he asleep right now?
Yeah, he tries to go to sleep, but my niece she doesn't like sleeping with her mom. She prefers to sleep with him.
God, that's crazy.
Yeah, she'll throw a fit if she has to sleep with her mom. But crazy, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, he's a hustler. But anyway, he leaves at 3 in the morning, and he doesn't get back till 8. And so I'm sleeping in my bed. It's 5:30, and for some reason, I just woke up. I woke up, and at that point, it's just me, my sister, and my niece home. That's who I'm thinking is home at the time. I thought it was just us. So I'm sleeping, right? Or I wake up, 5:30, and I hear my fucking alarm go off. And it's not we have 2 different types of alarm systems. So we have the first one, it's a beep when the front door opens. It's like a beep to alert somebody downstairs that somebody just walked in. But the second alarm system is the burglar alarm. And that's a big ass horn we have kind of installed over our stairs. And when it goes off, it's deafening. It's just loud as fuck. And so that goes off, man. And it terrifies me because I just woke up and the alarm is kind of closest to my room. So actually it's closest to my sister's room, but I'm still close to the alarm. And so, I mean, you could be across the other side of the house and it still be deafening. And so that shit goes off. And usually it goes off and I'm like, okay, it's probably my brother getting home, my dad leaving, whatever. But then I look at the clock and I'm like, okay, these aren't usually the hours of operation. My brother usually gets home around like 10. My dad leaves at 3, gets home at 8. So I'm like, that's fucking weird. But you know what? Probably he came home early. My brother just got in early, whatever. About 10 seconds passed. It's still going off. So I'm like, okay, why have they not punched in the code? That's kind of weird. 5 more seconds goes by. I'm a little alarmed now. Okay, what the fuck's going on? It's still going off.
At this point, it's 4 hours later. The alarm is still on.
I'm just lazy as shit, guys. That's honest. No, so the alarm's still going off about 15 seconds in. About 20 seconds in, all right. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get up. So as I'm getting up, boom, my fucking sister.
Sorry, go ahead. I was checking it.
I'm good. Okay, so right as I'm getting up, fucking boom, my sister like busts in my room. And she's like, I think someone's downstairs. And she's holding my niece, and my niece is 2, so she's just wailing, bro. My sister's hysterical. She's wailing. I can't see shit because without my glasses, I'm blind as fuck. So you have a loud-ass alarm, hysterical-ass sister,
and Daredevil,
crying-ass niece. I'm blind as fuck. My glasses, I can't be found. I finally find them, and they break.
Oh, no, you're wearing them.
Broke. Yeah, but
Oh, like, oh, shit.
Yes, dude. The arm comes off.
I can't wait till we start doing the video because
Yeah.
I need that visual in my life.
So so I kind of like just throw my glasses on and hope to God they stay there. And so I'm like, fuck, this guy, I gotta fight off a maniac by myself, blind as fuck, just woke up, disoriented. And so I'm just like on panic mode, man.
Like, this is what I've trained for. I am the Iron Fist.
No, so I run to the top of the stairs, right? And I'm trying to turn on the stereo light, but lo and behold, the stereo light is out. And so I'm looking at this dark abyss of nothingness at the bottom of my stairs. I can't see shit. And my sister comes running out of the room holding my niece. And I'm like, what the fuck? Is Emery and I going to tag team the killer? Like, why are you bringing the baby out here?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I'm going to go wake up Aaron. So she goes into, Aaron's my older brother. And so she goes into his room. And I thought he wasn't there because I guess it took him a while to get out of bed. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm walking downstairs, or I'm running downstairs. And right as I'm running downstairs, boom, older brother comes out of the room. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I got a tag team partner. Let's go fuck this guy up.
Yeah.
so I'm coming downstairs, right? And he's like, go, 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 go. Some SWAT shit.
Oh, no.
And we make it downstairs. And
That's
we're like,
why you and your brother, go, 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 go.
we're a great team, man.
Is the alarm still going off at this point?
Alarm's still going off at this point.
This sounds so badass and cinematic in my head, but go ahead. It probably wasn't like that in real life.
I think it was, man.
Okay.
I think it was. It felt like that to me, man.
Go ahead.
All the adrenaline. But anyway, so my brother gets out. Brother's a badass, buff cornerback, plays for a semi-pro football team. I'm a freaking meathead, used to box. I think we're a good team. I think we can handle ourselves. So at this point, we're feeling pretty confident. So we just bust down the stairs, right?
Eman, then the guy pulls out a gun and we're dead.
Exactly, right? So we run down the stairs, right? And we get to the bottom and we kind of plant. And then we just look around. And nothing happened. Like, nothing was down there. The fucking alarm just went off. So we do a whole
The door wasn't even open?
The door wasn't even open, bro. Nothing happened. The alarm just malfunctioned or some shit.
Oh, wow.
That's why I said the story's anticlimactic, because we were ready to fuck somebody up.
Dang, and then nothing. Just...
Nothing, man.
Wow.
Nothing.
At least you know that your brother has your back, though, should anything ever happen. That's badass, though. That's insane, though.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking weird.
So yeah, so we get downstairs and my brother's checking the back door. I'm checking the front door, doing a whole sweep of the house. I mean, all the TVs were going and the window was busted up, but I figured that was probably a storm or something.
Oh yeah, it happens.
But,
I believed you for a second. It took me a minute to go with that joke.
I got mad stupid.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
But yeah, nothing happened, man. So I kind of went to bed paranoid that night. Couldn't really sleep. I didn't go back to sleep.
Goddamn.
Then I went to work the next morning, and that day I found my wallet. That's when that happened.
That's so weird.
Dude, yeah. So it got me thinking.
Oh shit.
What's up, man?
You said it sounded like someone broke into your house, and the next day your wallet was there?
Shut up.
What if someone
What
if someone found your wallet, found your address, broke into your house to return your wallet, man?
I don't know why I just got chills. I just got chills. Because, it brings me back to another point, man, where the same thing happened, but everybody was home, so it wasn't as alarming. It was still early in the morning, but I think something happened, but the alarm went off again. I think my fucking alarm just malfunctions. And so we got downstairs and the same thing happens. But my sister, like a week later, she goes, you know what? Like, she had an epiphany. She goes, you know what? What if that wasn't somebody trying to get in, but somebody trying to get out? And I was like, fuck.
What the fuck?
She got me thinking, dude.
Oh,
she got me
man.
thinking. Because we hear noises in the attic all the time and shit. And yeah, dude.
Oh,
I'm getting, isn't that chilling?
I don't want to even
chilling,
talk about
right?
this shit no more.
Like early in the morning, you hear noises in the attic, man.
Oh my god,
it is weird. It is weird, and this is an old house, so we
y'all don't go to the attic.
We don't go. There's nothing up there but insulation and
oh, so y'all don't put anything up there.
No, there's no storage up there.
We're gonna look up there right now, and there's gonna be some guy like just in the corner, skinny as fuck,
right.
Big bloodshot eyes, long ass nails, just. A tarp over his junk.
Like, wouldn't that be some shit?
Boo Radley. Okay. Oh God,
yeah.
That is more eerie than.
Isn't that weird?
That's more scary than someone trying to break into your house. Is that someone was already there,
right?
And they were getting out?
Because that means it's reoccurring. Because that's never happened, man. Like, I don't know why my alarm just all of a sudden recently just been going off. You know what I mean?
I want it to go off while I'm here now. Let's go. God, that's chilling. I don't even. I don't even want to be here anymore. Okay.
I gotta sleep in this bitch.
I know. I get to go home and leave.
Right.
I'm just trying to.
And then my wallet just pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah. What the fuck, man?
I asked my dad, where was it? It was on the couch. What?
On the couch?
He said it was pushed in to where it was just slightly under the couch cushions.
What?
Right where I checked. Easily where.
And wait, so this happened a week. You said it happened twice?
It happened twice.
When was the first time?
The first time, I'd say a few months ago.
So before you lost your wallet.
Yeah. But fuck, dude. And this reminds me again, man. I don't know why I'm just ignoring all these weird ass signs, but you know what? My senior year, these strange ass occurrences started happening when it would just be my dad and Emery home alone. My sister would be at school, my brother would be at work, I'd be at school, and it would just be Emery and my dad home. And sometimes my sister would even be home, but Emery's upstairs napping, right? It's always at this time. Emery's upstairs napping, and it's just my sister and my dad downstairs. My dad works from home, and so my sister and my dad, they hang out a lot. While my dad's working, they just talking shit, and they're downstairs living room. And Emery's upstairs by herself. She's napping, but in that computer room where my dad is, you've seen the room. It's right when you walk in the living room. They say they hear footsteps, right, coming from my room, like from the general area of my room upstairs, walking. They hear it audible as fuck, walking past the stairs into the game room where Ebony sleeps, where the baby sleeps. And then right when the footsteps stop, Emery will just start wailing, just crying hysterically. You know what I mean? Like she just got injured or something. Hysterically. And you know what? The exit from the attic is right in front of my room. How fucking strange is that?
What the fuck, man?
Isn't that weird?
That's really
it's just all hitting me now.
Weird.
It's hitting me now, but goddamn, dude.
That's really freaking weird and
Isn't
scary,
that weird?
man. Dude.
You know, and I'm trying to think of more crazy shit that's happened because it's all just piling on now. Like I'm just having these crazy ass epiphanies.
Dude, what if like?
What's up?
What if there's someone in your attic? Like,
dude, look at news cases. Look at news reports.
Like I'm saying, but like, what if there's like someone in your attic? Like, some just like, it's like skinny ass, scary looking, long haired, long teeth, long nailed dude, just like living in there.
Mm-hmm.
And like shit goes wrong. Like you lost your wallet.
Yeah.
And that morning, he set off the alarm because he left to go find your wallet.
Yeah.
Because he's grown up with you. Because he's been here this whole fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And he came back, left the wallet here. Like, ooh, that's just chilling,
dude. And there have been fucking, it's hitting me. And there have been times, dude, when I was younger, fucking younger, where the door would bust open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the fucking door would just bust open. Like I can recall one time in particular, my family and I, when I was younger, probably about 10, 9, we used to, the game room used to be a movie room, right? We used to watch movies, hang out like every Friday night and just watch movies. And we would fall asleep in there, the whole family would. And there was this one night, dude, where we all sleeping in the family room. It was like 3 a.m, and boom, the fucking front door just bust open downstairs. So my dad runs downstairs to see what's going on, and nothing. It's just the front door's open. Like just really odd shit like that happens, man. Shit. Now I want to search the attic, dude.
Damn, I know. Should we go look at it right now?
Right now, my dad's gonna get mad.
Right now. I mean, is it that loud?
It's a whole process. We gotta bring the stepping stool down and all that shit.
Man, if it's that loud though, maybe it's not someone in the attic. Unless they know.
But we can definitely check. I just don't think right now it'd be.
Yeah. Oh man.
Let's check, man.
Hold up. I'm looking up news stories about it right now.
Dude, go on YouTube. This shit is way more common.
Man finds woman living in his attic on YouTube. Hold up. I'm gonna watch this.
I'm getting chills like a motherfucker right now, Alex.
What if he gets upset because we're talking about him? Like, because look, that vent right there, he can hear us.
He can hear us.
He can hear everything we're saying. Hey, but you know what?
What's
That's
up?
good. He's our most loyal listener. He's tuning in every week. Yeah.
We're gonna bring him onto the show next week.
All right. He like, thank you. This is Jim. Thank you for having me. Does anybody have any nail clippers? Hold up. I'm watching this.
Too much of it until
So,
the strange noise startled him.
I'm putting it up a little louder so y'all can hear it.
Above me, which I know is the attic, and so I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Davis noticed the light was on in this office, so he knocked on the door, but no response. He knocked again, then heard a woman's voice.
Jimmy? Is that you, Jimmy? And I'm like, no, it's not Jimmy. Who is this, and why are you in my house?
Make sure they can. You think they can hear it on the speaker?
They should.
Then a woman,
Okay.
a complete stranger, opened the door and was face to face with him.
And I'm like, who the heck are you? Why are you in my house? And she keeps kind of going, this is my house. I live here. I've been here for 3 days. Jimmy said I could live here. Jimmy said I could stay here.
Davis tried to keep the woman inside the house until police arrived, but she got away. He's puzzled as to how the woman even got in. Nothing appeared stolen, just a few things out of place. The fire escape ladder was hanging from the deck, and a screen from the bathroom window was in the tub.
It's just weird, you know?
Davis says the woman living in the attic had dark hair and wore gym pants with a black jacket and white hood. She also had a white knit cap and carried a backpack. Meanwhile, the family is now changing the locks and taking extra precautions.
Did they arrest her?
Davis,
What
it's
the?
hard to believe someone was staying here without anyone noticing.
To come into a house like
wow.
this in this neighborhood, it's clearly being lived in.
That is so creepy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And there's numerous stories like that.
Yeah.
I've seen a video, a surveillance video on YouTube where it was a guy. It was just his house, and he thought that maybe he had a paranormal attack happening or some shit, or somebody was breaking in at night. So he sets up a security camera in his living room, and it kind of gets a panoramic view of the whole house. And as he's sleeping, man, it's just this panoramic view of a house, and then over by the kitchen, there's sort of a cupboard area, an area on top of the cupboard where it's a gap, and it's just space up there, I guess. You see, but it's just dimly lit, right? It's just pretty much all shadows. There's no light up there. And as his surveillance is going, you see this fucking woman start crawling down like a fucking rat off of his cupboard and just going through his fridge and shit. And then she goes back up.
In cupboard?
Just look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just hold up. I'm putting.
It's like a space above his kitchen or some shit.
Hold up. Creeper in my apartment.
Maybe. I gotta see the thumbnail.
Is that what it looks like?
Yes.
This one?
Yes.
Oh God. Okay. This is in case.
Let's just play it while we're talking.
Yeah. We'll keep talking. Because I don't want to do this too much. But if y'all are interested in looking this up, it's called "Creeper in My Apartment." It was uploaded in 2009. It has 14 million views. It's by a channel BILJJNYC, something like that. Yeah. So I'm gonna play it right now, and I'm gonna. Yeah. That's. That is really creepy, bro. Like just everything.
Unsettling.
It's very unsettling.
Damn, it's hitting me, man. It's really hitting me.
I'm gonna fast forward this.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
He's there. He's home, dude.
Look, she's just up fucking there. So in the video, the guy's setting up his security camera.
Bitch.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this video in a long time.
He's setting up. This guy's look, man. So this guy, this is like Paranormal Activity style. He set up the security camera in his house, see if anyone's breaking in. And yeah, so he's leaving.
So this happened 2
That's
hours
2 hours later. This is in the middle of the night. Oh no!
Where's she at?
This lady's
oh
fucking
fuck, dude.
He has like this cupboard space, like. Oh no! He has this cupboard space, and this lady's like climbing out of it.
I think that's where the ventilation is.
Oh, that
AC.
That looks right. Oh my god!
Look how scary she looks, dude.
I
She
know.
looks just like the fucking Grudge girl, bro.
I was about to say this looks like some Paranormal Activity shit right now. Oh
This is
no!
giving me chills like a
no!
motherfucker,
No!
She bring that's that's where she had to piss into that little bottle she's holding.
Oh no!
I'm waiting for the pop up, bro. I am waiting for the pop up.
Oh, that's true. Oh no. Okay, hold
I
up.
don't think there's a pop up though.
No, hold up. Fuck you.
I don't
I'm
recall
gonna
there
check
being a
this. Hold
pop-up.
up. Hold up. There's
I'm
not.
terrified.
There's not enough dislikes for it to be a pop up.
I'm terrified like a motherfucker.
Oh god. There's one of these living in your attic right now, though, dude.
One of these, different breed of human.
Yeah. Oh no.
Look how she fucking moves, dude.
Oh, dude, she's scary as shit. I'm waiting for the goddamn pop up, dude. I am. Oh god.
It's gonna fuck me up, Alex. Can I spend the night, bro?
Why is she moving like that? What music does he have playing? Oh, he doesn't. I thought I heard music. Oh god. What is? Oh, shit. Pissing in my sink. She's pissing in his sink right now. Oh god. She's going through the fridge. Oh, he's just drinking straight out of his cartons of milk and shit.
Bro. Dude, she's sick, man.
Oh god.
She's sick, dude.
Yeah, she's going into his pantry and shit. Eating shit out of his pantry.
Sitting on his couch, watching his fucking TV.
What the fuck?
She has no concern for the possibility that he might wake up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Drinking alcohol right
Hear
there?
her.
What the fuck?
This is terrifying.
Yeah, this is scary as shit.
And it's even more terrifying because she's literally a character out of a horror movie.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What just happened?
Is this real, bro?
You're shitting me, right? This can't be real. He just walked right by her. Where is she?
She took off in the other direction. We should describe what's happening in the video.
Yeah, so the woman was like we said, she was eating his food, just chilling out in his house. She was like hanging out, looking like she was checking out some alcohol that he has, like a bottle of wine over here. And then she hears him opening a door. He looks like he came to get water, and she just ran off. I don't know where she's hiding. He's obviously like half asleep. He's not really all there.
Time lapse. Yeah, man. So that
Yeah,
means she
he
was
went
hiding
back-
for a while if you had to time lapse it.
He went back to his room. She probably waited for him to go back to sleep.
I think this is real, dude.
Oh, God. That is some shit, though. How did he react to that, man? You know how I would react to that?
Imagine like he's in his house alone watching that shit.
Yeah, like, I would have saw that immediately. I would have pulled out a gun and started shooting at the cupboard. Like, I just
Really?
would have fucking
I would have fucking left.
taken pot
Because,
shots at him.
imagine having to leave, bro. Like, you know when you're downstairs alone when you were younger and you had to turn off all the lights and you run upstairs from the darkness behind you.
You
Like,
literally
that's
know
how he
there's
must
someone
feel
sitting in there.
when he has to leave because the cupboard she's coming down from is right above his door. So if he's freaked out and wants to leave after he watches the video, he has to run right past where she fucking dwells, man.
Yeah. Oh, God. Hold up. She's going through his fridge again. Oh, God.
Oh my God.
She's creepy as shit. Oh, my God. I hope this video is real.
This is incredible. Why has there not been a movie about this
I
yet?
don't know. It's about to end. Oh, God. She's going back to her.
She moves like a cat
Yeah.
and she's done.
She goes back into her cupboard space. The next morning. Oh, I don't even want to fucking know what he does. Oh, was she moving up there? Oh, I hope not.
I'm terrified.
Oh, ew, he's drinking out of the thing she was
Yeah.
drinking out of. Ugh. It's disgusting.
God, dude, I'm nervous. And he remembers to cut the camera.
God damn.
Bro, what the?
What does he say at the
fuck?
beginning?
So I kept on telling
Oh God.
In front of my girlfriend who lives with me about it, and she claims she wasn't eating it. So I decided I'm going to set up a video camera. I'm going to catch her. This is what I found.
God. So yeah, we should get back to talking because we kind of took a break to kind of talk about what was going on. But dude, if that's what's going on,
Yeah. Let's look into that more, man.
Jesus.
See if it's real. Later, of course.
that actually is his girlfriend, but he's too embarrassed to admit it.
Right? Or he and his girlfriend
Oh,
just did some
God.
shit.
Oh man. She was raised by mama. Hold on, I'm trying to do some of these comic books. Should have shot her, especially after touching your food. Could have given
Or
you
living in
nasty
your
ass
house.
diseases. Yeah. If this is real, where was she taking shit? Oh, where was she taking a shit? Oh wow.
So many places for that.
I would hit her with a fucking bat and throw her out. Who else is hiding in the comments? Huh?
God, enough with that shit.
I know.
You got questions to answer and
Look,
shit.
is that freaky bitch from the movie The Ring?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh
man.
God, hold up. I wanna.
That's scary as fuck.
Hold up. When he's setting up the camera and it turns the night vision on, you can see her moving in the little cupboard or whatever it is. How the hell did she get into his apartment to begin with? Oh God, what is that true? Hold up.
She says what? What's the comment say?
It says as soon as he's setting it up and it goes to night vision, you can see her moving around in the cupboard.
Oh wow.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, let's get. Oh no, no,
Let me see.
no!
Fuck. Let me see.
Oh no! Oh God, this is so terrible. I'm freaked the fuck out right now about this shit. Look at it. As soon as it goes night vision, look at the cupboard. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Oh fuck.
That is too fucking much, man. Oh my God.
Dude.
I shit you not, if your alarm goes off tonight,
Yeah.
it's because they know that we're onto them and they're running out of your house.
Shut up. Don't fucking say that. They gotta kill us now because the gig is up.
Why would you say that? At least I gave them a good option.
Well,
They
it's
can
on my
just
fucking
run.
mind now.
God, you're not going to sleep tonight. You're
I'm gonna
not.
Try.
God damn. Iman's going to take like 14 Xanax.
Dude.
Oh, God. I'm going to get out of this shit. Oh,
And
God.
I got a scary ass visual. Like, so the way the bed is in the guest bedroom, it's like right below the where I lay my head. If I look straight up, I'm looking right at the air vent. So imagine I just fucking see somebody looking down at me or some
Oh,
shit.
dude, shut up,
Okay,
man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Okay,
I'll just sleep in my sister's room tonight. Easy.
We're not-
Easy.
not dealing with this shit anymore. Oh, God, man. Oh, okay. We went off for about 40 minutes on just that.
That was
man.
the whole podcast.
Yeah. Oh shit. God. Oh my God. I don't even know why we're gonna talk about anything else. Okay.
God, I'm just trying to think. I should text my sister of like, cause I know there's so many stories, man.
Yeah.
So many stories.
Dude. Oh my God. That freaked me the fuck out. I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't.
Isn't that intense,
Oh,
bro?
maybe that's him texting you. He has your number.
Oh, he has a
He
cellular
has a
phone.
cell. What is it?
I just likes on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Wow. So I'm not even gonna try to segue out of that cleanly at all. We're just gonna go on to the
We're
next
just gonna move to
thing.
the next thing. We'll bring it
shit.
back up later on because
Yeah,
this is a fun
yeah.
topic, but
Um,
later in the next podcast,
Yeah.
different
God
podcast.
damn. I don't even know what to talk about. Like none of our other topics
You
are gonna
top that
match up
shit.
to that.
I think you top that shit.
Yeah. So we got to pull an Iron Man 3 after Avengers was great. We got to bring it back down. So,
Right.
I guess kind of speaking of animalistic people, I had a thing with an animal today.
Oh yeah, fun.
A dog. So,
Sorry, man.
Me and Serena, no, you're good. Put it on fucking silent.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Me and Serena work with my dad's company. Serena, I don't think I mentioned it last time, but my girlfriend Serena, now she's working with my father's company as well.
Fun.
It's great. We're having a good time working together. We're being very successful thus far. But we woke up early, went to go check out some of the. There was a dig job going on today, so Serena went. So she could see the process of that. So, but we're there hanging out, doing that stuff. Then, while that was going on, I'm sorry. After that was done, we went back to the office because I had to pick up some paperwork and just other things I needed to do my job. So we're at the office, and Myra, who is the office manager, she takes off for lunch.
Yeah.
And she gives me a call, and she goes, "Hey, Serena really likes dogs, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "How does she feel about Rottweilers?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And then she goes, "Oh, well, there's one outside, and she's like hiding under a car because she looks hot." And I'm like, "Okay." So I tell Serena. So Serena goes outside to find this Rottweiler in front of the office.
Jesus Christ.
It's just I thought it was a stray, but it had a collar, so like it obviously belonged to someone, but there was no tag on it.
Yeah.
So I went out with her. We saw the dog. The dog was really hot and like hiding under someone's car to be out of the sun.
Yeah.
So Serena went inside. We got a bowl, put some water in it, and tried to go give it to the dog. And then the dog starts freaking out, kind of backing up, like doesn't want to come near us.
Oh man. Oh, no.
Yeah, so Serena was like, okay. Well, she kind of put it down and started like just kind of inching it towards the dog. So the dog finally came up, started drinking water and stuff, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Then we notice on the dog's like right like shoulder area, it has a big ass gash, like it just got cut with a sword.
Fresh or
I don't know. I couldn't tell, and I didn't want to touch her.
was
too
it
much.
still healing or was it a scar?
Like no, like it was. Yeah, I guess it was fresh then. Like
Okay.
it looked like it
could
just
have happened last week or some shit.
Yeah, like it could have happened yesterday.
Okay.
Like deep, like you can see past the skin, like
Yeah.
inside, like it's
no.
like terrible. She had like it looked like someone's like sliced her with a sword.
Yeah.
It really. And then she was kind of walking funny. And then we noticed her tongue at the tip of it, like the tip of her tongue was hanging off when she was panting. It was really fucking weird. And then so we gave her the water and stuff, and she kind of came by the office. She was hanging out outside of our office area, and I was like, I don't know what to fucking do with this dog. Like, yeah, if it was any other dog, honestly, I would have been like, I don't care. There's always stray dogs coming through here. But she was clearly hurt,
Right.
and she was hurting, and obviously she was very defensive. So maybe someone did something to her or something happened, and she was
man.
scared. So I called Animal Care Services, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, you're in Bear County," which is like literally from
Yep.
where the office is.
It's
Like
not even a mile. It's
I can see the
You
sign.
can throw a rock at the fucking sign.
Yeah,
The city limits.
I can see the sign that says entering San Antonio or you are in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Like literally, they just changed that like a year or two ago or whatever. So like technically, we're out of San Antonio. We're in Bear County.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I call ACS. Literally, Serena was telling her, or I was telling them on the phone, I'm like, we're literally like on Petrenko 1604, like just right outside, like just we're right here, and they're on 151. They're 10 minutes away from us.
Yeah.
We are the closest call they're going to have today, and they're like, sorry, we can't do it, and I'm like,
You know how the legality issues
yeah,
play
I
into
know.
that shit.
So I was like, okay, so what do I do? And she's like, well, I give you Bear County animal control. Don't like
Okay.
animal control, but I'm like, I need to do something about this dog. Like,
You don't like animal
I
control?
can't-
That
no,
sounds like you
'cause-
have personal.
no,
they
like
put the dog down.
when it's animal control, from what I know, it's more likely that they're going to be like just impounded or in a cage. Like they're not going to do much.
Right.
ACS goes through everything. Like, oh, we're gonna help you physically, get you all the medical stuff you need, and then we're gonna put you up for adoption.
Okay.
And this dog was super fucking nice. Like Serena was calling in, going like, "Hey, come here," and the dog was listening. Like the dog was obviously trained. Like it was in someone's home.
Yeah.
And they had a collar, just not a tag. They also didn't have a chip, which we found out later. So we were like, okay.
Sorry, man. Real quick, I hate to cut you off. I gotta piss.
No, go ahead.
Just talk to.
Go ahead.
My
No,
chair. It
Yeah,
fits
yeah.
me.
I'll talk to your chair. So Eman's an asshole. I was in the middle of my story, and he just kind of walked off. But while Eman is gone for a second, I guess I will just go over. We kind of hit on it last week. Break time, for us has always been a hobby, something that we just enjoy doing. It actually could potentially pretty soon be getting a little bigger for us. Still at the same capacity as a hobby, but we are thinking about, we are considering doing more shows with the break time podcast, adding other podcasts, adding other shows, maybe having some narrative, some shows that are tied to be narrative based. But there's a lot of stuff. I know me and Eman will probably maybe talk about it a little more in this podcast, depending on how our time goes. But yeah, there is a lot of really fun and exciting stuff that potentially we are going to be doing for break time. But again, me and Eman will kind of be talking about that a little later on in this podcast, depending on how much time we got left. So Iman is now back. How was your piss?
It was great, man. I didn't wash my hands.
Ooh, yummy. What's the fungus? I'm kidding. How is that, by the way?
It's good, dude. I did the no sugar diet. Killed that shit.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah, did
Awesome.
the no sugar diet. At the same time, I got some antifungal pill from my doctor.
Oh, awesome.
So that shit's eradicated.
Okay,
That shit's
awesome.
eradicated.
Good.
Yeah.
So, back to the dog. So, where was I? Oh, so I'm on the phone with ACS, and they're like, we can't do anything. We don't do it. And I'm like, okay, well, what can I do? And they're like, okay, well, I'll link you to Bear County Animal Control. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So they link me to Bear County Animal Control. Give them the description of the dog. I tell them it's well trained. She's not agitated. She's being really nice. I need someone to come pick her up.
Yeah.
Because she's injured. And they're like, okay, well, they're at the top of our priority list, and our guys are on the way. And I was like, great.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to leave Myra with this dog, because what happened is we fed it, we gave it water. Serena's really into dogs. I have my own dog, so I'm like, okay, we gotta do something.
Right.
But then the people who work next to us also came out. We're asking about the dog. We're all talking about like, oh, did you already call someone? I'm like, yeah, they're on the way to pick him up. So we ended up getting like a makeshift leash out of some what do you call it? Those like bungee cord things.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
So
about.
she could go, but she would be there. But we also left her enough slack. She wasn't choking or anything.
Yeah.
She had a pretty good area. So we did that. She wouldn't run, because what happened when she started running to the back of the office area,
Yeah.
where people are driving and shit. And then she also was trying to run out into the street.
Mm-hmm.
So we tied her to the fence near our office.
Yeah.
So she had room, made sure she was in the shade, kept her with water and everything. Hour and a half later, I call animal control.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, y'all said you're on your way. I was wondering if I could have an ETA. Because, again, I don't want to leave Myra with the dog that I guess me and Serena kind of took it upon ourselves to do something about, you know?
Yeah.
It's not Myra's job to be handling that. So she's like, I can't give you an ETA, but she's on the top of our priority list. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just letting you know we had to kind of tie her to the fence so she doesn't go run to the street, because, she's injured and we don't want her to go hurt herself anymore. And she goes, all right, well, you know what? We'll put her further on top of the list, since it will be a little easier since she's already contained.
Yeah.
And I'm like, great. 2 hours go by, nothing. 4th hour goes by, nothing. I check Serena goes online, or I'm sorry, it was Myra goes online to check their hours. They closed at 4:30.
Oh no.
And I called them when I called them the second time. I was like, hey, I need the ETA. When I was telling them that, I was like, because we're a business and our hours are we stop at 5, so no one's gonna be here, and I want to just make sure we can do something with the dogs. I have nothing else to do with her.
Right.
I can't take her home. She's injured. I have other dogs, And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, we understand. Our guys are on the way. So it's already 5 o'clock, and they closed at 4:30. And I'm calling them, trying to get to their number, and no one's answering. So I was like, fuck,
Damn.
So I don't want to say any names, but we have a friend who works at ACS.
Okay.
Who we called, and we're like, hey, we'll call her Darla. We're like, hey, Darla, we have an issue. There's this dog. We tried to call ACS a long time ago. They said they couldn't do anything about it. We called the Bear County Animal Control. They stopped at 4:30 and didn't even tell us that they weren't going to be coming to pick up this dog.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what to do. And she was like, yeah, well, in the county they only have one animal officer.
Wow.
And I'm like, shit. I'm like, okay, I kind of get it, but still, someone could have called us and told us
Told the
something.
situation.
Yeah, someone could have said, like, we're not going to pick them up, or at least so I knew, so I'm not sitting there like a dumbass with this dog all day. And she goes, well, here's, she goes, well, how does it look? And I'm like, well, and at this point, the mom, it's a girl. Her teats are kind of out, so it looks like maybe she just had puppies.
Okay.
But she's also bleeding from her dog vagina.
Oh,
now.
no.
And she's bleeding from her thing. And she's, profusely, just, drooling from her mouth. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like,
Yeah, you're describing rabies, dude.
I know. I looked it up, but apparently it's a very small percentage of dogs that, because their mouth is foaming or leaking like that, that's rabies.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Put your life in the hands of Google.
Yeah, I know.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
But I was like, what do I do? She's like, we can't go outside of the, the city.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, what the fuck do I have to do? So she's like, where are you? And I'm like, well, this is where we are. We're right here, Petrenko 1604 area. And she goes, you mean where the HEB is? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, well, the HEB is in our area. And I'm like, I know, because that's in the city.
Yeah.
It's like 2 minutes away from us. I see the HEB from where I am.
Yeah.
And she's like, if you can get that dog to the HEB, we can pick it up. And I'm like,
Oh man.
So
you're gonna load that bitch up into your car, huh?
So me and Serena, and like, I don't know what to do with the dog. I don't just want to let the dog go. Dad was already like, he was like, maybe we should just let the dog go. And I'm like, she's gonna get fucking hit by a car or something. Because Petrenko's shit right now. It's bad.
Of course, yeah. There's no way to get down there without being in the street.
We had to do what we had to do, and we had to get the dog to her, and we met up with them, and they took the dog.
So you just put it in the car, huh?
Yeah. We just had to fucking.
You could have took your dad's pickup or something, right?
There are tools in the back of everything.
Okay.
And even at that, like, she's gonna bleed on it and all that shit.
Yeah, it's mad unsanitary.
Yeah, so I was just like, fuck. So we had to go get them. They got the dog. There wasn't a chip in the dog, so they took the dog in. But it's a real nice dog. I don't think it's gonna have any. It's a Rottweiler.
Yeah.
Really pretty dog. It's just right now she has a cut and might have something else wrong with her. Once they get that out of the way, give her a fucking bath. I don't think they're gonna have any problems getting rid of her.
Okay,
but it was just like
awesome.
It was an ordeal. Like it was a thing that took up my whole goddamn day dealing with this goddamn dog. And I remember I was mad. I was like, "Fuck this last."
Because you can't make yourselves, man.
Yeah, I was like,
that dog is eating your lunch.
What?
What's up?
I was telling Serena, like God, Buddha, Thanos, whoever.
Right.
Thanos.
Go ahead.
They decided that I was supposed to be there today.
Yes.
Because the thing happened with the dog. We helped out the dog, but because I was in the office, I have another appointment for tomorrow. Because someone walked into the office, then someone called the office. Sorry, and then someone walked into the office, gave them information, and they're very much liking everything as well. So
nice.
So we got two things out of it.
And that's not common that somebody actually walks into the office. No. So that happened twice.
Yeah. Well, no. One call, one walk.
Okay. Well, there we go.
No, but still.
Even that.
Yeah, it was great, and I was like, okay.
Rare as hell.
No, that's really good because, like I told you, tomorrow we have 3 appointments.
Yeah.
One after another, boom, 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 and one of those people we're going to fill out paperwork. Like we're done.
They want that shit. The universe is on our side, man.
Yeah.
Just keep spreading positivity, man. Damn.
Yeah. So I that's what I was telling Serena. I was like, you know what? We had a weird day, and then I had some other personal stuff I don't want to talk about on the podcast, but I was telling you about.
Yeah.
But like I was telling Serena, I was like, you know what? We had a shit day. Some things happened. Some weird crap happened, but. I guess we're supposed to be here. We're meant to be here, whether or not you believe in fate or whatever. Yeah. We were at the right place at the right time where we needed to be, and we helped someone. We helped an animal, and then we also helped, ourselves with whatever we had going on. So it was a good day. It was just kind of a weird day.
Yeah, man.
But yeah. So, how are we on time?
I think it's gonna have to be a little bit of a longer episode, man.
Yeah, I'm not worried. As long as I don't get home at freaking midnight like I normally do.
Oh, it's yeah, we're not gonna be spending
another hour. So what I was going to bring up was I'm gonna skip film time because that doesn't take precedence.
This is a really good episode, man.
Yeah, so let's go into the what the fuck story of the week.
So
we'll go into the what the fuck story of the week. In case you haven't, you don't know, or you're one of our few million viewers who maybe missed the last few episodes. It's understandable. We understand there's a lot of content we let out. Millions of other people probably blocking the airways and shit. The what the fuck story of the week is where me and Eman, or one of us, find a very interesting or just out of the ordinary story that's going on that we think will generate an interesting and fun conversation. This week's what the fuck story of the week, Eman, did you want to introduce it?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
So this is gonna get a little personal. It plays close to home, this situation.
So what is the what the fuck story of the week? Who's it about?
The what the fuck story of the week is about the H-Town Flasher, the Houston serial flasher. So for those of you who didn't listen to the last episode, Alex and I kind of went into an endeavor about this situation in Houston where there is a sicko on the loose. Since this has been happening since like 2012, where there's a sicko on the loose, he'll lure women to his car.
Most recently in the news, late 2016, like in November, December.
Yeah, in the news.
But
so since 2012, he's been luring people, women and children, to his car, and he's been sort of cornering them and making them watch him beat off. And and he's been going to like elementary schools and doing this shit. And the reason I say it hits close to home is because most of you know that recently my mom moved to Houston. She loves it there. It's a great city, but it's a large city. I just farted. Sorry.
All right.
It's a
Way to
large.
make it serious.
It's a large city, and there's a lot going on. You know what I mean? And so, of course, when you have a city that's large and a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of crazy people as well. You know what I mean? Well, unfortunately, my mom had a run-in with the Houston serial flasher.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
When we were just referring to it as someone close to you.
Close to me. It's my mother, my fucking mother. Mm-hmm. So my mom is at a car wash, and she's washing her car, right? And she notices, as she's washing her car, she's noticing that somebody is standing near, I guess where they vacuum the car, just off to the side.
Yeah.
And he's talking on his phone, and he's acting like he's messing with his car. Mm-hmm. But he's fake talking on the phone, so she thinks he's taking pictures or whatever. But, so he's doing that, and my mom is finishing. She's wrapping up, and she's getting in her car to leave. But as she's doing that, his car pulls up next to hers. And he calls my mom over, and he's like mumbling something. And I think she said that he was like asking for quarters or something, or she thought he needed quarters. And so she walks up to his car, and he's just sitting there masturbating profusely in front of her. And so my mom was freaked the fuck out. This happened like a month ago. She's flipped out, and she gets in her car and she jets off. And she sits on the balcony of her apartment a lot, like after work to relax. Mm-hmm. And as she's doing that, she's noticing, since then, the dude passes by her fucking apartment. Mm-hmm. And so since then, that's why I said that we sparred that one time. She's been doing Krav Maga. Luckily for Christmas, I got her fucking mace because I was paranoid about her going to Houston, which was appropriate, obviously now. But so she has mace and shit on her. She's doing Krav Maga. She's like a badass now, but still, it's a grown ass man. You know what I mean? And he knows where she lives. Yeah. He's passing by the apartment and shit. And last week, I called Alex and told him about it as soon as she called me and told me about it. My mom works night shift, so she's coming home late from work. It's like 5:30 a.m. Sun is still down, dark as fuck. She's pulling up to a stop sign. A stoplight. And after the stoplight, you make a left and boom, you're at her apartment pretty much. So she pulls up at the stoplight, and a car pulls up behind her. And the car is just laying on the fucking horn, and the car is all up on her ass. And my mom is kind of annoyed. You know what I mean? She doesn't realize that it's the fucking serial flasher. It's the sicko. I don't even want to call him a sicko anymore. I'm going to call him the potential serial killer, stalker. Yeah. And he's laying on the fucking horn, just harassing her. She's not aware who he is, and so she thinks it's just some crazy road rage driver. So she goes all the way to her apartment. Pulls into the apartment complex, and as she does that, the guy has been following her the whole fucking time, all the way to her apartment. And so as she's pulling into the apartment complex, he takes off behind her, and goes around her and takes off. But as he's doing that, she gets a solid ass glimpse at his face, so much so to where she can confirm that it's the same guy. She goes home. She pulls up countless articles of this guy going around and harassing women and children. But it's never to this extent. He's following her to where she fucking lives, man. And so she calls the police. Guess what the fucking police tell her?
What? I mean, I know, but just
unfortunately, because of the way that the laws are set up, until he physically hurts you, we can't do shit about it. Yep. So the only way you can help us is if you somehow talk to this guy and get information from him. Or he hurts you to where we can step in. Yeah. So bottom line is, shit has to hit the fan for us to be able to step in. Yeah. So my mom, in her mind, she's like, fuck, I gotta kill this guy. I'm taking matters in my own hands now. I gotta kill this guy. That's how she thinks, dude. That's how she thinks. It's fucking crazy. She's a psycho.
I know. I've gotta murder him now.
That's why I'm kind of worried, but I know that she can kind of handle herself. She's armed. She's gonna buy a gun. But yeah, so this guy, he's watching her house. He's stalking her. And obviously, he's not your typical stalker because he's demented. He's perverted. He's not right. He masturbates in front of kids at middle schools. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man. I'm saying that because I know we have a lot of friends that took off to U of H and other schools in Houston. Houston's a hotspot for everyone to go. So I'm just saying, man, be fucking careful. And
Yeah.
Alex and I, we're gonna catch this guy.
Well, I don't want to say we're gonna catch him
no,
physically,
we're not gonna, yeah.
but there's potentially something in the works for
Yeah.
something down the line, which kind of goes into something that we'll probably talk about here in a little bit. But yeah, we chose that as a what the fuck story. Well,
Yeah.
Eman was bringing it up again, and he wanted that to be the what the fuck story of the week.
What do you think about it?
I mean, I know we kind of discussed it already, but just kind of for the podcast, it's kind of scary. I mean, it's very scary, but it's also insane to think about how the police can't really do anything.
They can't.
Like,
And you can't fault them.
yeah, it's kind of like one
Because
of
it's
the,
higher powers, you know.
and
what I
I'm
mean?
dealing with another situation, kind of, that I don't want to talk about on the podcast, but
Yeah.
that I've been telling you about. That sometimes when you really get into the nitty gritty of what the law is,
Mm-hmm.
it's really like, and especially like when you're the person who is not doing the thing and somebody else is doing the thing to you,
Yeah.
you start realizing just how much people can get away with within the law,
Mhm.
and how much people can do and how much they can harass you, mess with you.
The loopholes
Yeah,
are endless.
It's insane with how much people
Endless.
can actually do within the law, and cops are just like, can't do nothing
and
about
it's just it's daunting knowing that it's my mom and I can't do shit about it because
Oh, yeah.
I'm a city away. You know what I mean? She's in Houston. I'm in San Antonio. I can't do anything. You know?
Oh yeah. So I don't know.
It's a helpless feeling, man. It's a helpless feeling. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm
it's
trying to
literally
visit
one
as
of
much
those
as
things
possible.
where it's like you can't do anything,
Yeah.
okay, but your solution is to let something happen. Yeah, so it's like it's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't thing.
Yeah.
Like if you don't do anything about it, all right, I can't do anything about it. If you do something about it, you gotta let yourself get molested.
Exactly.
Like
man.
I don't know what's going on here.
And it sucks, dude. Because honestly, I don't want to say this, man, but I can't. There's a fucking that thing in the back of that thought in the back of your head, man. I don't want to be sitting somewhere someday, get a fucking phone call. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I don't know, dude. It's a fucked up feeling.
Yeah.
You know, and that's if the cops can't intervene. I'm going after this fucking dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's getting worse and worse. He's getting more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
In all of the articles that we read, he was never doing shit to this extent. This was never. He sees something in my mom that makes him want to pursue her. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? In all the other cases, it's been the guy flashed himself and took off, and I never saw him again. The cops couldn't do nothing. That's the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
He's following my mom and harassing her and following her to her house and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, fuck the law. If y'all can't do nothing, we have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I have no problem taking the shit in my own hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
because
fucking war.
At a point, they can't fault you because they're essentially saying, well, you just have to roll over and let the bad person do the bad thing.
Yeah, they have to
So,
commit the law first
yeah.
before we can. It's just it's fucked up.
So,
It pisses me off. But anyway,
well, to kind of segue out of the what the fuck story of the week, Iman, kind of like how you're talking about how your mom was taking up Krav Maga,
yep.
whatever that was. You were recently telling me that you started going back to the gym again. Because
This is a super lighthearted topic.
Yeah, well, because I just I'm asking because our question that we're gonna answer kind of has to do
Yeah,
with this.
no, I understand.
So I mean, you went back to the gym. How long were you not going to the gym? Because
Let me just preface this.
You're a buff buddy.
Preface.
Well,
Yeah, very muscular. No, man. When I got that fungal infection, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look it up. It's called Candida. It's fucked up. It affects way more than just the area where the rash flashes. Once it gets into your bloodstream, it affects your mental. You get lack of motivation. You become depressed. You put on weight and shit. You don't want to do anything. And that's where I was, man. And so I thought that I was just burning out, because I would wake up in the morning and I'd say, I don't want to do shit. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to do anything. So I figured, you know what? I'm just burning out. Let me just take this month off. So like probably a day or two into the month off, I realized what I have. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just decided to take the month off because I was feeling burnt out. But took the month off, lost about 17 pounds of muscle because I had to do the no sugar diet. So really restricted on what I could eat.
Yeah.
Lost about close to 20 pounds of muscle. And yeah, after the month off, after everything was depleted, I jumped back into it today, right? First time back in a month.
Yeah.
And god damn, was that hell.
How so?
Because when I left the gym, right? When I took that hiatus, I was 190 pounds, right? 186 to 190 pounds. Come on. I know what it looks like.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. Of course, Google Images has the worst cases.
Anything like that? Any of them? Any of them?
Kind of like that one.
Which one? This one right here?
Yeah, it just looks...
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
That's a lot better than these other ones.
Yeah, I didn't let it get that fucking
Yeah,
bad.
no.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I showed Eman an image of candida infested penises.
Fuck.
I wanted him to tell me. Ugh.
Can I get on my goddamn story?
Google.
Come on, that's a fucking baby, dude. I don't want to see that
It's
shit.
disgusting. Shut up.
I don't want to. Why are you showing me that?
Shut up.
That just makes it even more demented. Dude.
Sorry, go ahead.
So sad.
Sorry, back with your story. I was interested. You said to look it up, so I looked it up.
I didn't say. I did say
you
look it
did
up.
say look
but I
it
was
up.
talking to the people at home. Okay,
Well,
I'm sorry.
millions of people are gonna look for it as well now. So
You're
I was
right.
just the first.
Whatever. Let's get it. So I didn't ease into my workout. I'm 20 pounds lighter. I'm trying to do the same workout I was doing when I was 20 pounds heavier, full of muscle. You know what I mean? So I come in, man. I do my stretch, do my little warm up, and I usually started off with squats. Love squats. So I usually warm up by putting 205 on the bar and doing that 3 sets of 8, and then burning out with like 20 reps of 135.
Yeah.
And so I get to the first rep, right? The first set of 8, and it's fucking feeling rusty as shit. I'm feeling stiff.
Yeah.
But I don't listen to my body, right? I'm like, fuck it, let's just get through this. And so I get to the second rep, and I can only make it to 6.
Oh wow.
And at this point, I'm burnt the fuck out.
And what are you doing again?
Squatting.
Just squatting?
Just
Like no
squatting.
weights, just squatting?
No, I put 205 on the bar.
Oh, okay.
Which is nothing
Yeah.
compared to what I used to do.
For you.
Yeah, but so I'm squatting the shit, and go down for about the first rep. I'm sorry, this is the 6th rep of my second set. Right?
Okay.
So I'm doing 3 sets of 8. I'm on 2 sets of 8 right now.
Yeah.
But I on the second set, I make it to 2 sets, but I only do 6 reps. You know what I mean? I hope you guys are keeping up.
Yeah.
But I only do 6 reps, and I'm like, fuck, this is painful. So I put the bar back up. I take off a 45-pound plate from either side, and I just do the bar, right? And so as I'm getting under the bar to do it, I catch a Charlie horse from hell. That's a fucking severe cramp in your hamstring, like your quads and shit. But it wasn't just in my one leg. It was in both legs, bro.
Oh shit, man.
So I'm like, fuck, what am I going to do, man? And so I was stuck, right? I was stuck. And this is just getting under the bar. I haven't even lifted it yet. I'm just getting under it to get ready for the lift. So my shit's locking up on me, man. I feel like I pulled something.
Man,
I'm
did you
still
not
sore right
stretch,
now.
or?
I stretched like a motherfucker, but I just jumped into it. I shot
Is it
the
because
system.
is it because you think maybe you didn't work up to that weight again? You just went straight
I
to
had
what?
to ease into it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I just
So
like,
the issue
no
was you
time was
didn't
taken
ease
off.
into it. You went straight into what you thought you were
Thought
like
I
you
was
were
capable of.
You were doing the max or close to the max of what you could have done before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, every lifter knows. Even non-lifters know that when you lose a lot of weight, especially muscle or fat or whatever, you become a lot weaker. You know what I mean? So I'm lifting weight at 170 pounds that a 190 pounder should be lifting. You know what I mean? Because in my mind, I'm still fucking 190 pounds and healthy, but I got to build back up to that. But yeah, so I want to say that story. I brought that up because I want to issue a mass apology to everybody who I called a pussy because I took them to the gym and they couldn't hang or threw up or some shit. Because to me, I've been doing the workout since freshman year. So it's like, come on, guys, this shit's not hard.
Yeah.
And I took a month off. I couldn't even get a quarter into the workout. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a lot to go.
Pussy.
Exactly. Dude. So I understand.
I feel a lot better
sorry.
about myself because at least when I did it, I finished it. Okay.
You finished it. You
Just
didn't cramp
died.
up.
Yeah,
man.
God, that's
So I apologize to everybody who I took to the
but
gym.
you're getting back into it.
Yeah.
So how many?
I have good genetics, so in about 3 weeks I'll be back to where I was.
Okay.
2 or 3 weeks.
So how many times have you gone back so far? Was it just the one so far?
I just started today. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's today. Okay. So, I want to talk about that a little bit because I was going to segue into our question that we had.
Yes.
Eman, can you read us that question and tell us who it was from?
Yeah. Let me just start by saying, guys, we're gonna start asking questions. We want to hear you guys' feedback, not feedback, but we want to get involved with you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I issued a a statement earlier on my Twitter.
Yeah, and all one of you answered.
Asking all of you to, anyone interested, to ask a question that you would like to hear answered on the podcast. So we did. We got one, which is baby steps. I'm cool. From my boy Matthew Varela, aka at Mateo_Baylor. I don't know what that means.
Gay.
Mateo Baylor.
Means gay. That's what it means.
Gonna talk shit about the man when he's not here.
Meet me
So this is his question.
Meet
He
me.
goes,
tomorrow. Hooters.
if
9
I
o'clock.
can ask the question, we're going super late in this podcast.
Bitch.
He says, what are some ways to have constant motivation? For example, working out. I've been trying to get a routine going to lose some weight and be healthy, but I find myself losing motivation within the first week.
Yeah.
So his question is, how do you maintain motivation to work out?
Well, my first piece of advice is to stop being a pussy and maybe stop being a lazy ass. And then maybe at that point, you can be better than the piece of shit person you are.
You're a fucking asshole, dude.
No, I'm kidding. No, so on the real though.
Wait, we go way back with Matthew, so
yeah,
we can talk shit like that.
All
right, guys.
I don't even know what's his last name.
I think
Vicella?
Vanilla.
Something like that.
Vanilla.
Yeah. I saw his ex-girlfriend the other day, from like middle school.
Uh,
Remember that girl he was dating that was in a grade lower than us?
No.
Wasn't she like dating her? I think. Man, this is like back in middle school. But she works
Yeah,
at the
man.
corner store over there.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of shit, but I just remember random shit. And I saw her, and she was working there. And she said hi to me, and Serena asked us how long we were dating, and I was like, I don't know you that well for you to be asking me that. Anyway, but yeah. So, well, Eman, what would you say first? Being someone who's been doing it for a long time.
Doing it for a while, man. I listen to a lot of I don't know, say motivational, but
And
a lot
also,
of
if you don't relate with Eman, don't worry about it. He's a weird breed of human.
Yeah, but you can get here. Just I was right where Matthew was, quite a while ago. But
Yeah.
we all start there.
Yeah, I was where Matthew was quite a while ago. You know, when I was 7.
But we all start somewhere, man. The best piece of advice that I've ever heard when it comes to motivation and working out and just doing it, getting anything done in general, is there's gonna come a certain point, right, in your path towards personal evolution, where you're going to be met with resistance, whether it's from outside sources such as family, teachers, your situation, your circumstances, or internal circumstances, your thoughts, how you feel, you just not wanting to do it.
Yeah.
No matter how much you know it's going to help you, you just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? If that wasn't the case, there'd be no crackheads. You know what I'm saying? Because you just become addicted to being stagnant, being where you were, addicted to comfort. So that's where you are, Matt. That's where you are. So right now, don't listen to any of the thoughts that you're telling yourself when it's like gym time. It's tired. Let's negotiate. If I don't put in the hour of workout tomorrow, I'll just put in 2 hours tomorrow, and tomorrow's going to come. You're not going to do that either. Don't listen to yourself right now because you're in a flawed state. This isn't the best version of Matthew talking. It's like you're talking to a demon almost, a demon you're trying to shake. So any sort of mental negotiation that you're doing, trying to talk yourself out of doing something, don't listen to it. It's a fucking demon. It shouldn't exist. The more you listen to it, the more it's going to manifest. So whenever it's gym time, right, I'd say shut your brain off. Just shut it off because it's not your friend. It's totally working against you. We'll call that the demon brain, right? If we all listen to the demon brain, we'd all be obese. We'd have no jobs. We'd be cheating on our wife. We'd be hooked on some drug or alcohol or some shit. You know what I mean? It's a part of the body that should be suppressed. And you suppress it through not listening to it. You know what I mean? Because if you listen to it, you feed it. So the best piece of advice, just shut your brain off. Don't even listen to it. The second you hear that, hey, man, take a rest day. Come on. We'll hit it tomorrow. You'll be good. Eat that Oreo. Come on. You can have a cheeseburger because you're not going to have one tomorrow. It's like just half. The second you hear it start to even creep, fucking go do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Because it's just you and that demon, and who's going to win? Who's going to win? And trust me, man. Trust me. This is coming from experience. When you make it to that other side, looking at old pictures of yourself and seeing the person you used to be when that demon was taken over, had fully taken over. It's not pretty, man. It's not pretty. It's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting. Like, so just start establishing dedication, man. You know, ease into it. Just start by eliminating any beverages from your diet that aren't water. Just strictly drink water. Start doing things to get uncomfortable, like maybe every Friday, every Monday, take a cold shower. You know what I mean? Just get uncomfortable. Start doing things you don't want to do. You know what I mean? Just establish dedication. You have to know what it feels like to be dedicated.
Yeah.
You know? And take it from there. You'll be all right. So I'd say establish dedication, right? Just drink water, take cold showers, do whatever you got to do to get uncomfortable every day. And then stop listening to the poison part of Matthew, the demented part of Matthew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even fucking I go with it, bro. Even I deal with it. I mean, I just came over the fucking the candida, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was literally a fungus that was fucking me up. I couldn't even think right. My dick was itching. My dick was itching every day. I couldn't think right. I was depressed.
Yeah.
I was unmotivated because there was a fungus eating me alive.
Yeah.
And even at that, man, it was so hard for me to even just give up sugar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I knew the residual of what it was going to be, how good it was going to be for me. But it was just that demon part of Eman, that poison part of Eman that I was listening to.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I was still listening to it? You know? It's a dangerous mind state to be in. And you got to get the fuck out of it, man. Got to get the fuck out of it. So take that advice, man. And you'll be straight, dude. You'll be straight. Stop listening to your brain. Stop negotiating with yourself.
Yeah.
Because nothing you say to yourself right now can be trusted.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's me. Obviously, I'm really passionate about this shit. But Alex, what do you think?
Well, I mean, I think I'm a little. I mean, I think Eman gave great advice, but I think I'm a little probably closer to maybe where Matt is right now.
Yeah.
As far as getting into it, because you know me, I talked about it on the podcast a while back. Me and Serena actually recently, probably 4 weeks ago, started working out. And it's been going really great for us. So I by no means am anywhere near Eman, but it's been very interesting to see, kind of like what Eman's saying, that when you give yourself that I guess structure, where you tell yourself, I can do this, I can't do that, and I'm going to stick to that. You'll end up finding out that a lot of stuff maybe isn't as hard as you thought.
Not at all.
It was going to be. It's just like that initial doing it. For me, I was a little different from Eman. I tried working out. It was hard for me to continue to do it.
Yeah.
It was difficult for me to find the motivation to keep on doing it, and I guess that's what the question is mainly about, is the motivation aspect of it. So for me, I had to find I had to find a place where I was comfortable doing it and people that I was comfortable helping me do it. Because I'm not the type of person who's going to let me put it this way. I'm not a Batman.
Right.
I'm an Iron Man. I got to go in with the Avengers. I'm not going to go in by myself.
Yeah,
that's my thing. So, because my thing is, I'm very not dependent, but I need people to help me keep myself structured. Or else I'm not gonna do it. I'll fall off. I'll forget. I'm just like that.
Yeah.
So me and Serena, we decided, like, hey, let's do this together. We're gonna do this. So Serena and I were doing it, and that can be your significant other, it can be your best friend, it can be a real good friend of yours, it can be whoever.
Yeah.
But we started doing it at this gym, and it's called Alter Ego Gym. From where we live, it's about 25 minutes for the morning drive to get over there. But I chose there because the gentleman who owns it, him and his wife, Juan and Belinda, they're super fucking cool. The gym is called Alter Ego. It's based off superhero. It's like a comic book theme, but it's also just, it's fun. They educate you in what you're doing, and it's an environment where they make you feel very comfortable with what's going on. So I would recommend that if the motivation is hard for you, and if it's something that you're really serious about, like pushing yourself towards it, I mean, maybe find a friend that'll help you out do it. But I would totally recommend maybe looking into getting a trainer, or someone, or go to a class where you're gonna have that force that's pushing you to do it. The other thing that does, that kind of bounces off Eman, is I go to the gym, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
I'm not thinking about it. Someone tells me, Juan tells me to lift something heavy, tells me how many times to do it, and then I'm done.
Right.
And I go to the next thing. And I don't want to make it sound like he's not doing it properly, because it's not just lifting heavy things. He's showing me how to do it, the form and all that. But it's just, I don't have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I take the thought out of it. I focus on getting it done. Like, that's what I do.
Yeah.
So for me personally, Juan goes, Alex, we're doing this. You're squatting this. Go this weight. But also what that does is when it's not just you by yourself, because I'll be honest, if you're having an issue with the motivation, you're also probably going to have an issue with pushing yourself.
Yeah.
Because if it's only you, you're gonna tell yourself what's the saying? You're your own worst enemy.
Yeah, you're
it's
worst
very
enemy.
true when it comes to this, because like me, the other day I was telling Serena, I was like, I can have a soda. I haven't had a soda in forever. I think it's fine. I can have one soda. She's like, you really shouldn't have a soda. And I was like, come on. She's like, no, you really shouldn't. And I was like, okay, you're right. I really don't need a soda. And then I was drinking for dinner, like just water, and I was like, I looked at her during dinner. I was like, yeah, you were totally right. Like I didn't need a soda.
Yeah,
it was really good. Like me, I cut sodas, I cut tea. I only drink water.
Yeah.
Last time I had anything that wasn't water was we went to Steak and Shake, and we shared a milkshake the past weekend. But even at that, it's not something we do regularly.
Right, yeah,
it's
treat
like
yourself.
we'll have the cheat thing, but we try to stick to that.
Yeah.
Like, it's very much eat this, eat that, eat this, chicken, and this bullshit. But I would say if like I said, you're your own worst enemy, and if the biggest part is keeping to it, I would definitely recommend going to a boot camp, getting a trainer, getting someone who's going to help you out, because
boxing gym, go to combat sports gym. It's very fun. Because
then, Eman he can be very self-reliant. He can tell himself, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to push myself. And Eman doesn't lie to himself. It's very easy when you're doing this for you to lie to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, man, you're too tired. You got work tonight, man. Don't go to the gym. You don't need to go to the gym.
Right.
Like, man, hey, you go to the gym this morning, you're going to be kind of late, getting your day started. Maybe you shouldn't go,
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, you stayed up till 2 a.m. trying to upload break time and it wasn't uploading on time. Maybe you shouldn't go to the gym. I'm like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, man.
But when you have someone else that's telling you, it's almost like someone else is, and I'm sorry, but if you're having that issue, it's okay to have someone kind of nagging you, kind of getting you to push yourself.
Yeah.
Because then I go see Juan, and during the weigh-in, I can weigh myself and go, oh, I gained a pound. Well, fuck.
Yeah.
But I go to the weigh-in now, and Juan's like, oh, Alex, you gained a pound. I don't know if that's muscle or you ate something, but we need to watch that.
Yeah.
So he's telling me. So I know. I'm not lying to myself. I'm not going, oh, I just gained muscle. He's telling me straight out, like, hey, this might have been because you ate more.
Right.
And then also Juan goes like, okay, well, you're doing really good with that weight. Go the next weight.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get comfortable. It's good when you have someone else going, cool, you're comfortable. Be uncomfortable. Try the next thing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of bouncing off what you were saying. But me is like, you're very independent. And if you're a very independent person, you can push yourself to do it. I recommend doing it how Eman was saying, just like doing it. But for a different person who, like me, is kind of very reliant on others to kind of help keep you on track, I would recommend getting a trainer. I would recommend going to a class where you have. Where you take the thought out because someone's telling you how and what to do. Yeah. But also you have someone who's helping you motivate you.
Right.
Because sometimes it's hard to do it yourself. And I would just say also do it in a place where you're comfortable. Because like me, I go to the gym and I'm not great at it. I'm a lot better at it. But I went in and I couldn't even fucking do a push-up correctly. Yeah. But I didn't give a shit. I was trying and I was comfortable with failing in front of those people because I was doing it with people that I was okay with. And that's the biggest thing. Is being comfortable with it. Because like me, I didn't want to exercise in PE class. I avoided PE. I dodged PE my whole high school career and still got out of it senior year. And because I didn't want to be exercising in front of people. I didn't want to be made fun of if I couldn't do something. I didn't want to be sweating. I didn't want to be exerting myself, that type of thing. But then now, like, I'm going out of my way and I'm paying for stuff, paying for supplements, and not supplements, but paying for the pre-workout, paying for the protein shakes and things like that.
Like you're investing in a fitness lifestyle.
Exactly. Because now I'm okay with, like, now me and Serena go to H-E-B and get the prepackaged meals and shit that are better for you. Because now we're doing it. And it is a big lifestyle change as far as food, but it also, it doesn't really have to be, man. Yeah. The other thing is the, what is it called? Intermediate fasting?
Intermittent fasting.
Intermittent, whatever you call it. Intermittent fasting, which is essentially where you start eating and you eat for 6 to 8 hours. Like
Yeah.
you give yourself like, hey, I'm gonna start eating at 12. I stop eating at 8, and I stop every day, because then it puts your body on the schedule to know, oh, I can process this because he's gonna go to bed soon, or I need to hold on to this because he just ate and he's gonna need energy for the next 7 hours.
Yeah.
It just helps keep your body on track. But the easiest thing to start, to just give yourself the structure. Don't drink any sodas. Don't drink any tea. Just start drinking all water.
All water.
And then when you go eat. And then when you go, oh, that was good, I want that extra chicken wing. Don't eat it.
Yeah.
Just like eat what you need to eat.
Yeah.
Drink water, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
To start, like, get yourself doing that, because you can work out and lose all this weight during your first week and then gain it back again because your eating habits.
Yeah, man.
So, especially when you're starting off. If you're someone like Eman and you're seasoned in it and you know what you're doing, you'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Eman just fucking, his metabolism is retarded.
Yeah, genetics do help out.
Weird.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I would start like, me and you have similar body types, Matt. So I know that we're kind of the same type of guy as far as eating and what we're doing with our body. It's honestly, if you just change that stuff, get to a point where you're comfortable doing it, maybe get a trainer. I would definitely suggest it. I would definitely suggest maybe checking out the gym that we're at. If you do want a healthy environment and a real fun environment, and maybe you can't find anything close by, Alter Ego Gym is like 20-25 minutes away.
But I know that you are in university right now, down in Corpus, I believe.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I know there's got to be clubs.
Oh,
to
yeah,
join.
no.
There's got to be a fitness facility. You know what I
told me
mean?
about that. I totally forgot.
You realize how
Okay,
easy it is to adapt this lifestyle.
Yeah.
Once you take the leap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But can I
run to the Selena statue every day and run back?
But nah, man. I want to say something, man. This is a huge thing when you're starting this fitness endeavor, right? Or any endeavor, man. I feel like the word motivation is poisoning the mind of so many fucking people, man.
Mm-hmm.
So many people, because they think that in this journey of self-progression, starting a business, becoming healthy, they think that motivation is going to stick with them. Why are you doing that?
I don't know.
They think that motivation is going to be something that sticks with them all the way throughout the journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so what happens is that's not the case at all. Motivation gets the spark, but it eventually dies out. It has to be your discipline that you've established through in other periods of life that carry you through. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when that motivation dies, which it inevitably will, they think, well, motivation's gone. I must not be passionate about it. Fuck that. You started for a reason. You gotta write that reason down if you have to.
Mm-hmm.
But remember the reason as to why you started, and let that be the thing that establishes that discipline. You know what I mean? And from there, you take our advice. But get that word motivation out of your mind, because it's not going to be a motivated journey. You're going to lose motivation within the first week, if not 3 days. So get that bullshit out of your mind.
Yeah, honestly, it's
Be a fucking robot.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things where your parents say take out the trash,
Mm-hmm.
or go do the dishes, or hey, file your taxes. You know,
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do that shit, but you do it. You get started in doing it, and then you have I don't know. You just end up thanking yourself later for the fact that you dealt with the shit.
And then you're gonna become programmed to it, man. It's so weird. It was the hardest thing to take the 30 days I just did off. It was so fucking
Really?
hard. I was itching to get back in there.
Me and Serena, we usually do the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow's Wednesday. We did Monday. We had to change because tomorrow me and Serena have a lot of appointments for work, like I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
And like my first thought when we got appointments was, I need to reschedule my workout.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't like, oh, I have to cancel it. I was like, I need to reschedule it.
Yeah.
Like I need to find out when's the nearest time I can do it if I can't fit it in during this time where I normally do.
Your body adapts, dude. Your brain adapts,
Yeah.
man. It's now incorporating it into the routine.
Yeah.
So when you deviate from that, it's like panic mode. Something
Yeah.
isn't right. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah. So so again, Matt, that's what we would say. Hopefully we helped you out in some way.
Man.
I would definitely recommend, like Eman said, pushing yourself to do it even if you don't want to. But I would also kind of, like I said, being the similar type of guy, I would recommend seeing if there's any type of maybe class, maybe instructor that you can look into. I mean, you're in college. Maybe you can get a nice girl instructor.
Diet, the fucking, I know the lunch in a lot of universities is,
yeah.
they have a lot of healthy options,
man.
man. They have a lot of healthy options.
Go to Walmart or HEB. There's a Walmart or HEB around you somewhere, man.
Yeah.
And just like get chicken breast and vegetables.
Chicken breast,
like
fruit, and salad, man.
Yeah, that's all you freaking need. Like, this past week, almost every day, all I ate was a goddamn chicken breast sandwich.
Yeah.
That's it. And even at that, Stream was like, "You're eating too much bread," and I'm like, "I fucking hate you." Like, I need something. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
just get the healthiest bread you can possibly find.
I'm trying to do like the whole grain,
Yeah,
like, you know, all that kind of shit.
But you know the best part about this whole journey is, man, you're gonna become a killer. Give it your fourth. Give it.
I can
4
live in
months. No, but give it your 4 months.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a different person, man. People ask me, because like I said, you're working that muscle that I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway muscle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's something that you build on.
Yeah.
And people ask me, how were you able to get up at 6 a.m. and go on jogs every morning before school senior year? How did you just stop and go vegan your whole senior year cold turkey? How are you taking cold showers? It's like, before I started this fucking journey, before I established that I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do this anyway muscle, I would have never done this shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
I would have never done this shit. But that thing is so developed, man, that whenever I see that on the other side of that bridge is personal evolution, no matter what that fucking bridge looks like, I'm getting to the other side. You know what I mean? It's just virtues that you develop through this routine. You know what I mean? That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part, and it's gonna follow over into your school life, how well you're disciplined when it comes to school, when it comes to business, anything, man. Your whole life will improve, dude. Your whole life will improve, man.
Yeah.
And this is where it begins, you know. This is where it begins. And Alex, you'll see what I'm talking about a few months in. You'll see.
Hopefully, that is
It sounds
the
like
plan.
it's already happening.
Do you know what Whole30 is?
Whole30?
Yeah.
No.
It's like some kind of diet where like you only eat like, it's almost like paleo.
Oh god, I hate all that shit, man.
I think I'm doing that this month.
Really?
Yeah, because Comic-Con's coming up. I'm gonna try to do that. And what?
I hate those crash diets, man. Those fat diets. Stay away from it. Can
I
give you a piece of advice?
Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, feel free to try. Like I went vegan and shit. Feel free to try it, but yeah, dude, don't. Those diets are so hard to stick to, because I mean, the second you deviate from it, it's a diet, and you broke the diet, so you figure game over, broke the diet.
Yeah.
But look for something that's a lifestyle. Like for me, man, 90% of what I eat is fruit, lean meat, vegetables. That's it. And if one day I have a milkshake, I didn't break a diet. It's not game over. You know what I mean? I just get back to my lifestyle. So through fat diets, try to look for a lifestyle that works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've taken something from every diet that I've done.
Yeah, like,
you know?
I want to only do like a Whataburger only diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one we're gonna go for.
No doubt.
Yeah, only eat Whataburger food. Like that's it.
That's a good lifestyle.
Yeah,
man.
and then stop working out. No, okay. That's the advice, bro. Matt. That's what you do. Then you go to Whataburger and you stop working out. But before we wrap up this episode of Break Time, this momentous episode of Break Time, Eman, do we want to talk about our future plans and goals for Break Time?
Yeah, why not?
So, Eman and I, we won't say where, but Eman and I are looking at office space. Not just for break time, but Eman and I have a lot of other different ideas that we want to do besides the podcasting. We do want to do some different podcasting style shows, bring in a cast of people to do different shows potentially. Maybe also do, kind of like I was talking about earlier, narrative driven media. We also want to do potentially a form of journalism, not broadcasting, but journalism documenting, I guess would be the best way to put it. Yeah. There's a lot of different stuff that we want to do. But right now, me and Eman are looking at office space. We have a very nice potential office space that I think would fit all of our needs, that isn't going to cost us too much. But it's also a space that'll be ours that we're able to use for this.
Mm-hmm.
And because the hope is one day it can become something potentially we can use as a business or make money off of. And if not, it's just a hobby we like.
Yeah.
But it is something that we're very, very serious about. We are looking to get a team of people together that can potentially be helping us with all this. So, if you, all of our millions of listeners, are listening to this and happen to stick through the whole episode, and you think in any way you can help contribute to that, please let us know. Send us a message on our Twitter. We have a Facebook page we hardly use. We have all of our stuff. I mean, if you're watching the podcast on YouTube, we're not video yet, so you look in front of you and you see all of our outlets that you can reach us on and let us know.
Do we have an email?
Yes, we do.
We do? Okay.
Yeah, it
Damn,
is.
we should seriously.
Yeah, we have it. Hold up. Let me pull it up. I was caught off guard with that one. Hold up. So, our email is, that was not what I wanted, and YouTube did not let me do the thing I was looking for. Okay. So, our email is breaktime97@gmail.com. So you can email us there as well, or on any of our social media outlets. We want to have a lot of stuff that we're really excited about that we want to do with Break Time. And again, it's a hobby for us. We're excited. That's why we're willing to invest in it. Because one, it's a hobby, like you invest in any of your hobbies, but also it's potentially something that down the line can maybe be something that we do long term.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Eman, before we end this episode of Break Time, is there anything you'd like to mention to our audience?
So I'm gonna start doing this question thing, man. I really want to answer more questions from you guys, whether it's advice or you're just curious about some shit, want to hear our take on it. Please send it in. I don't care if it's one person a week. I like interacting with you guys. It's a lot of fun, and I feel like that's really gonna up our viewership. Not that it's the main focus, but bring more people in.
Yeah, just create more of a community.
If more of you get involved. We just want to create a community,
Yeah.
Really like you guys listening. We want to see who's listening, you know what I mean? And what's on y'all's mind. I've been doing the thing every morning where I ask an introspective question. That hasn't bitten yet, but baby steps, man.
Yeah,
it's persistence. Somebody's going to fucking answer.
Yeah, no, it's you do it 50 times when no one's looking, and then when someone's looking the one time, it'll catch.
Yeah, man.
So, alrighty, guys. Well, again, thank you very much for tuning in to this episode of Break Time. If you want to check us out on any of our social media outlets, you can see them all in the description and on the screen, as that is normally the image that we have playing during the podcast. Also, feel free, if you haven't already, to check out our previous episodes of Break Time. And, not to do the YouTube thing, but if you are liking our content, always let us know. You can let us know on any of our social media outlets, and you can also let us know by giving this video a like and or just sharing any of our content with your friends. Maybe we'll find more people that like what we're doing here, and it'll help us create more of the community that we're looking to create. So, guys, again, thank you very much for tuning in this week to Break Time, and we hope to catch you next week. We'll catch you later.
Yeah.